Hello viewers, welcome to another episode of Remainder Theorem, episode 5.4. We are working with the remainder theorem from the textbook ICSE Foundation Mathematics Class 10, R.S. Agrawal, Goel Brothers Publications, and Chapter 8, Remainder Theorem. We are starting with exercise, but before we go for that, I found one nice example. And the question that has been asked in 2010. So let us solve that one first and then we'll go for the exercise. Your question says, when divided by x minus 3, the polynomial x cube minus px square plus x plus 6 and 2x cube minus x square minus p plus 3 bracket x minus 6 leave the same remainder. So when these two polynomials are divided by x minus 3, then it leaves the same remainder, and we have to find the value of p and we have to find the remainder as well. So we start with this one. We'll first of all give the name to the two polynomials, or we can say we can give the denotations for the polynomial. So I have given fx. You can give anything whatever you want. You can give px, you can give mx, you can give gx, whatever. So I have given fx and gx. So fx is equal to x cube minus px square plus x plus 6, and gx is equal to 2x cube minus x square minus bracket p plus 3 bracket over x minus 6. Here x minus 3 is equal to 0. Therefore x equal to 3. Rx is equal to same. Rx, that is remainder. Remainder is going to remain same. So now fx is fx in place of x we'll put 3. So f3 is equal to 3 cube minus p3 square plus 3 plus 6. So it comes up to 36 minus 9p, and for the gx it comes up to 30 minus 3p. Now both the remainders are same, so we'll take that fx is equal to gx. So 36 minus 9p is equal to 30 minus 3p. Solving, we are getting p is equal to 1. So our answer, we have found out the value of p. So we got p is equal to 1. But still our this sum is not complete because we require to find out the remainder. So for finding out the remainder, so remainder for fx is equal to 36 minus 9p and gx is equal to 30 minus 3p. Placing the value of p, we get fx equal to 27 and gx also equal to 77. So both the remainders are same. That what the question was saying, that it leaves the same remainder. So we are getting fx equal to 27 and gx equal to 27. So remainder is 27. This question carries 4 marks. So 1 mark for solving fx, 1 mark for solving gx, 1 mark for finding out the value of p, and 1 mark for finding out the value of rx. So if you do the sum nicely without any calculating mistakes, then you will definitely get 4 out of 4. I hope you understood this one. Let us begin with the exercise. Okay, so we are with exercise 8a. And the question says, find the remainder for the following. Number 1, fx is equal to 3x square minus 5x plus 7 divided by x minus 2. Then we'll solve it in this manner. So our answer begins from here. So fx is equal to 3x square minus 5x plus 7. But on the right hand side, we'll make a small column and we'll write x minus 2 is equal to 0. That means we need to find out if it is having a remainder or not. So if it is a remainder 0, then x minus 2 is a factor. So x minus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore x equal to 2. Now placing the value of x as 2, we get f2 is equal to 3 2 square minus 5 bracket 2 plus 7. So it comes up to 9. So it is not giving us a 0, it is not a factor, but we are having a remainder. So without dividing, we are able to find. So we are not dividing it, we are just simplifying it by placing the value of x as 2, and we are finding out that the remainder is 9. If the remainder would be 0, then x minus 2 is a factor, but actually we require to find, the question says find the remainder. That means it is not going to be a factor. So anyway, this is the way we do it. Let us go to the next sum. The next sum says fx is equal to 2x cube minus 5x square plus 3x minus 10 divided by x minus 3. So fx is equal to 2x cube minus 5x square plus 3x minus 10. We'll put that if it is a factor, then the remainder is 0. So x minus 3 is equal to 0. Therefore x equal to 3. Here we are, without dividing, we are going to find out the remainder. So placing the value of x as 3, we get 8. I hope you understood how I am doing the sum. I'm just simplifying it. It is a basic simplification that we have already studied in 7th and 8th standard by placing the value of x and simplifying it. I hope you understood this one as well. Let us go to sum number 3. fx is equal to 5x cube minus 12x square plus 17x minus 6 divided by x minus 1. So we'll write down fx is equal to 5x cube minus 12x square plus 17x minus 6. On the right hand side, we'll make a small column stating x minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, x equal to 1. By placing the value of x in the fx, we are able to find out the remainder. So, what is the remainder here? 4 is the remainder. This is how we find out whether it is a factor or not. But the question already says that find the remainder. If they says that prove that it is a 0 and it is a factor, then also we are going to use the same method. Okay. Let us go to the sum number 4. Sum number 4 says fx is equal to x cube minus 2x square minus 5x plus 6 and it is divided by x plus 2. So we'll write fx is equal to x cube minus 2x square minus 5x plus 6. On the right hand side we'll make a column stating x plus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore the value of x is minus 2. Placing the value of x as minus 2, we are obtaining that it is a 0. So see here we got 0. That means the remainder is 0. That means x plus 2 is a factor. So this is how we are able to find out whether the divisor is a factor or a not. But the question says what is the remainder? So that's why we are just stating the only remainder. So this is how we do the sum. I hope you understood this sums. If you have any doubts or any questions, please let me know. We'll solve question number 5, 6, 7 and 8 in the another episode. Thanks very much.